Let's talk about earnest money because this is one of those things buyers hear about, nod politely, and secretly hope nobody asks them to explain. And if you do not understand how it works, this is also where buyers can lose money they did not need to lose. Earnest money is basically a deposit that shows the seller you are serious about buying the home. It is not an extra fee. It is money that gets applied toward your purchase if the deal closes. In many Atlanta area deals, earnest money can range from a few $1,000s to around 1% of the purchase price, depending on the price point, market conditions, and how competitive the offer is. Higher pressure situations can mean stronger earnest money. The good news is this money is usually not handed straight to the seller. It is typically held by a closing attorney or brokerage, depending on the contract and the transaction setup. In many cases, buyers can get their earnest money back if they cancel within the allowed contingency or due diligence timelines written into the contract. That timeline matters a lot. Where people get in trouble is backing out after that protection window closes. At that point, the seller may have the right to keep the earnest money, especially if the buyer just changes their mind and there is no contractual protection left. That is the expensive version of confusion. I have seen buyers lose thousands simply because they did not fully understand their timeline. Not because they were reckless, not because they were trying to do something shady, just because nobody clearly explained what date mattered and why. Before you go under contract, you need to know three things. Number one, your due diligence or contingency period. Number two, your financing timeline. Number three, your inspection plan. This is exactly why working with an agent who explains this upfront matters. Buying a home is already expensive enough. You do not need surprise lessons that cost you real money. If you're planning to buy, I have a first time buyer guide that walks through the process step by step, including what to watch for before you go under contract, because confused buyers make expensive mistakes, and I would rather help you avoid that. Thinking about buying in Atlanta, I break this down every week. Follow for real answers, not fluff.